Doncaster Works was the epitome of technological advancements for steam traction, and in the center of that was Sir Nigel Gresley, chief mechanical engineer of the LNER. In 1921, the final design of his new Pacific series of locomotives was outshopped and began working along the East Coast Main Line. The students started getting the needed supplies to make many of these engines. However, little did they know a scandal had just seen its final effects. The LMS were very displeased at the LNER having such a great locomotive, and so one builder hired a thief to steal designs of it in late 1918. When he went into Gresley's office, he stole one of the many flawed designs Gresley planned to revisit to sell the plans to contractors. The builder, who will remain unnamed, didn't realize this until he had built two engines. In February 1919, the two were named Henry and Horace, and although they both had great potential, the builder was disgusted and sold them to be scrapped. The scrap dealer who received them made arrangements with friends in both the Great Northern and Great Western Railways. Horace went to the Great Western that same year, and Henry was sent to Great Northern in January 1920. He worked many years, and Gresley had a lot of Welsh coal for Henry to use whenever needed. Although he wanted to fix Henry completely, his focus on the A1 distracted this goal, and it would ultimately lead to his sale after the LNER formed in 1923. Henry went to Barrow with a B-12, one of his great friends, Alfred, whom they met with a very odd Pacific from the Southern Railway, an engine named Croven. The three went to Sodor. However, Henry didn't get the Welsh coal needed to make the journey and had to fuel up Barrow with Normal and so arrived a few minutes after Alfred and Croven. Topham was very displeased, to say the least.
I wanted an Atlantic, and that cock-headed bastard sent me that!
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get along like a house on fire.
Topham put Henry on fast goods, and he remained in that place until 1933, when he got special shipments of coal after Gresley gave him the advice. In 1935, Henry had the horrific Flying Kipper accident and was sent to Crewe, where Topham's long-time friend William Stanier rebuilt him into the standardized design Black 5. Henry was still the major goods engine for many years, but now is trusted with coaches and has never had a major accident since the Flying Kipper incident, other than when Duck smashed into the back of it. As for Horace, he would later also be rebuilt into a Black 5 after the Great Western sold him to the LMS, along with a huge shipment of Welsh coal that they had already sold in 1937. The two remained stable hard workers, Henry on Sodor and Horace at the Midhants Railway. Wink, wink.